was a sports journalist for 8 years, and I've been in marketing almost 10. And the main reason I switched was the change of the industry. So sports journalism, back in the day, you were able to really just focus on reporting or just focus on anchoring. When I was a sports journalist, I had to be the reporter, the anchor, the photographer, the editor, the producer, the writer. So you're wearing 7 or 8 different hats, and then you have to scramble to put your sportscast on the air and then present it. And those are long days. It's 2:30 to midnight. So if you want a family, it's not the best hours. You're working nights and weekends. And at the same time, it's an exhausting job because you're doing all these different things. I loved it, and it definitely taught me all the key tenets of storytelling and how to share that story with the right audience at the right time. A lot of the same tenets of marketing that we're using today. So day-to-day here is managing our content marketing and social media team of, there's like 7 full-time members and then 4 or 5 that are part content, social, part PR. So working with them to answer any questions they have, help them grow the accounts they're working on, and then grow their careers as well. So that's the first part. Shaping the strategy of the department to make sure that we're always on the cutting edge and looking forward as a team and making sure we're keeping up to date on the latest trends. Last year, our focus was on really adding content marketing to the social media team's skill set and capabilities, and we were able to do that. Now that we've added that, it's taking our content marketing to the next level and working in with automation and Marketo and analytics to make sure we're sharing very specialized, personalized stories with our different parts of our target audiences. That's one of the main goals for this year. New business is a big part of what we do. So working with the new business team to pitch potential new clients. That could be through writing a proposal. Could also be in presenting to the client as well. So there's new business side. I do some client work. There's some accounts that I oversee and some that I'm actually helping do the actual work. With what we do, if you're not doing it, you're not going to be able to stay sharp and keep up to date on the latest trends. So I want to make sure I'm doing just enough of that type of work to stay on top of everything. So Frontier Communications they're our biggest client. So I don't have to do too much of the day-to-day work there, but it's more supporting the team and working on the strategy. In addition to that, PGA of America, they have been a great client of ours. We now work with the PGA of America Foundation doing all their social media, so I work with one of our team members on that campaign. IP.com, an intellectual property firm, they're doing social media and content marketing with automation. So their work is really emblematic of where we want to go as a department and where we are and the future of marketing. So I like being involved in that account because it teaches me new things. So those are primarily the clients that I'm working on today. That's what's nice about Dixon Schwab. You have the option to say, hey, I really am interested in this type of work. They know since I was a sportscaster, I like doing golf work. So letting them know that I would at least have a better chance to get some of those accounts. It's not always going to work out. But knowing what each team member's interests are, want to make sure we're aligning that with the accounts that they're working on too. I think it's keeping up to date on the trends. It's just so hard to keep up on everything. And just when you think you are, a client might ask you a question and then you don't have an answer. So I would say that's the toughest part. It is great on many levels. It's exhausting too, but in a good way. So I think what's nice is, so we have a 4-year-old daughter and then we have twin boys who are 10 months old. And so you learn a lot from the first go around that you apply to the next go around. So while the volume of work is a lot more with 2 babies at once, in addition obviously to our 4-year-old, because we've had that experience, we're used to it. So it's awesome. It really is the best thing.